Hi Capricorn, we're getting ready to do your reading for April 10th through the 20th, 2019. So first we will look at love, and then after that we will look at singles, and then after that we will look at work and career, okay? So we'll get started with love first. Love, please, for Capricorn. Capricorn, April 10th through the 20th, please. 10th through the 20th for Capricorn. Man, this deck is so huge. 10th through the 20th for Capricorn regarding love. Okay, here we go. Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay. We have the Fool card. This is in the position of the person you are dealing with. The Six of Fire and the Hanged Man, okay? For you, we have the Eight of Fire, we have the Ace of Water, and we have Patience, okay? So Ace of Fire is at the bottom of the deck. All right, so, okay, interesting. Wow, all right. Yeah, definitely Patience. Okay, let's see. Okay. Wow, yeah, all right, so patience for sure. All right, but it looks like it's like worth the patience, sort of, I don't know, we'll get into it. Okay, so the person you are dealing with, they have the Fool card, so it's like they are having some sort of rebirth moment, clean slate moment. So you could be dealing with somebody in your relationship who has just like come out of a relationship, you know, like completely, you know, that sort of thing. They feel sort of reborn and kind of ready to go, you know, that sort of deal. With the Six of Wands and the Ace of Cups straight down the middle. So they have the Six of Fire, you have the Ace of Water. I think this is nice. I mean, with the Ace of Water, you know, it's the Ace of Cups. But, you know, it's like this, they have this like kind of pearl, you know, wrapped up around their tail, you know, so it's like, to me, a lot of times pearls kind of represent like purity or wisdom, things like that. They have the Six of Fire, which it's like lifting up, it's carrying this like pirate ship or something, like in a hot air balloon. I always think of Baron Munchausen when I see this, for some reason, but it's, interestingly enough, it's the only one of the hot air balloons, you know, that is carrying the ship. All the other ones are just hot air balloons. Okay. So there's something about this person that is like, not steering the ship. I don't, it's not that. Let's see. I mean, the Six of Wands is usually some sort of victory card. It's not coming to me yet. We'll get there. All right. With the Hanged Man, though, that's what they have in their outcome energy. So to me, it's like, it's a little bit more of a free fall. So it's not so much being in limbo, like just like waiting on this person. They're stuck and they're waiting for enlightenment or anything like this. To me, this card is much more of like a free fall type energy. So, it could be, actually, because you have patience. So, I mean, it could be like that they're in like this, I just get the sense, you know, with the Fool card, that it's like they have this clean slate and they're like ready for things, you know, with you, you know, but it's like, but they also, it's like they have the Six of Wands, because sometimes the Six of Wands to me is a little bit of like an ego card, you know, where it's not that they're egotistical. It's just that like there's some sort of praise or something, you know, going on that they feel like proud about. Okay, but it's because people are saying, you know, that they are proud of them or that, oh, this or that or something. So I feel like this person's maybe getting some attention and they're just sort of in this free fall kind of mode right now, like with the Fool and the Hanged Man. It's like okay, it's either that or they want to start this like new kind of adventure, that could be too, but yet there's like this stalling of a situation, so that could be too. And maybe that's because they don't exactly have the clean slate, like, maybe they've just kind of left somebody. In other words, maybe they're separated but not divorced, that kind of thing. You have the Eight of Wands. So the Eight of Wands to me is, I think it's sort of like to me, when I look at this card, and it has nothing to do with the Eight of Wands in traditional tarot or anything. Eight of Fire is what it's called in here. But it's like this panda bear and this like woman sitting on top of the panda bear, and she has this fan. But to me, it's like fanning the flame, sort of. So it's like, I feel like you're just sort of like fanning the flame of this person and like maybe their passion with the Six of Fire. But you do have like, there's definitely some sort of connection with them. You do feel like there is a connection here, and you have this like pearl of wisdom about the situation, and then you have patience. So I feel like that's kind of key here, Capricorn, and that's, you guys have patience in spades. I mean, you may not you might be like, have like passion and things like that, but you are adept at taking things slowly, taking time, so even though it's kind of a bummer, like I feel like you're like really trying to fan the flames of like passion or what have you, but you have this patience, with this person, with yourself, with the situation, that kind of thing. I don't really get a sense of the Hanged Man and the Six of Wands, so let me see. The Eight of Fire and the Fool card look really good together, actually. Like they, because I'm not going by their traditional meanings or anything, but the color scheme like just kind of looks nice together. Sort of ethereal. The other cards, like it's like you guys haven't matched up yet, is what I see. Because it's like the blue is blue, brown, like you got, instead of blue, brown, like you guys just haven't matched up yet, is what I see in this. And that's why, because somebody has a Hangman and somebody has patience, this is it's just gonna take some time. And I mean, the Ace of Wands is here, and it's just, there's something here that is just going to require patience. I scared myself. I thought I saw an ant and it wasn't. That's weird. Okay. So Six of Cups is over the Fool card. So this could be like somebody definitely that you had a relationship with before in the past, and it's like they weren't free at the time, but now they're free and they're like, they're available now. So with the Six of Fire, Six of Wands, I have the Six of Earth, so yet another six. So balance in things, definitely. The card is Beauty. So you have faith and you have beauty. So I think that's Taurus. Okay, yeah, so Taurus and Leo could be factored here. And Scorpio with Six of Cups. And Aquarius, because you have Seven of Wind. So it's like they're trying to figure something out here with the many tongues, because it's like I feel like this person they're just, like I said, they're just kind of free falling in things now. They probably haven't been like available for a while, so they don't know kind of how to act. They're feeling a little bit. They might be getting some attention, with the Beauty card here and then the Six of Wands. So it could be, that is kind of, a factor too. Again, like I don't think like they're going around thinking they're all that or something, but it's like it's sort of, it could be just kind of hindering things, because I feel like you have the Ace of Water here, the Ace of Cups. This is more sincere and strong and that sort of thing, and they have more of the more shallower aspect of that right now. But it's not that they are shallow, it's just that they've probably just, like I said, recently become free, They've probably been in, like, we've all been in that mode, right? It's like when you've been in a relationship for, you know, such and such years or months or whatever, and then you get out of it, you know, and I mean, granted, that's usually more when we're younger, but you know, like when I was younger or something, I'd free myself from some, you know, 6-year relationship or something, and it's like, oh, you know, and it's just like that kind of vibe going on, and like you attract attention and, you know, that sort of thing, and you know, you can kind of get wrapped up in that is kind of what I'm seeing. All right, so, and they have the Hanged Man. They're really trying to, I think, like just like not have a direction. You know, I feel like they're just trying to purposely kind of free fall and see what's going on. But the problem is with the Seven of Swords, and again, it could be an Aquarius, the many tongues on here. So it's like I feel like they're getting all sorts of, or saying all sorts of things, okay? And I think that's why it requires your patience, because it's like they're it's almost like downloading all this information or something and then reciting it to you in like all these different like forms and ways, and it's like it's too much, you know. It just, it's so much that it doesn't make sense anymore. There's no like coherence, okay, from what they're saying. It can be, you know, sometimes spinning tails. They could be, you know, because many tongues to me, a lot of times it is the Seven of Swords. So it could be sort of, you know, telling lies or tiptoeing around something, or not manipulation. What's the word I'm looking for? Well, yeah, kind of like manipulating the truth. You know, that kind of stuff is what, you know, I'm saying. So with your cards, you know, I mean, it requires patience. I don't know. Do you know, do you want to have patience for that? That's the thing. Ooh, 5 of coin just fell out. So there's definitely some sort of separation here that could happen. I mean, their world card is not too far back from this. So, because you might get tired of waiting is what I think, quite frankly. The other thing this could be too is patience card. Patience card. The 3 of Cups. Okay. The other thing is too, Capricorn, is this could be, you could be waiting on someone from the past, okay? In a sense, or not you, I'm sorry, they could be waiting on someone. Yeah, here's a whole nother angle on this. They could be waiting for somebody from the past, okay, and they have faith and they, you know, all these things. It could be a Scorpio, that's possible, or it's just like some kind of past connection that they had. And but in a sense, it's like, I see it more as like they're trying to have faith, and they're waiting for this like clean slate with this person, okay? And for you, you know, there's like an attraction, but it's like it's not Ace of Cups, okay? It's like they might find you attractive. You know, they might find you interesting, that like, you know, like worthy of some compliments, you know, kind of thing. All right, and that might be hard to take, you know. I get this. But since the Nadir fell out on my lap, I'm thinking there's going to be like, you know, somebody here, there's going to be like some rejection. So, and with the Hanged Man and many tongues, it could be that they are constantly keeping you in the Hanged Man position and telling you a lot of things to kind of keep you there, right? But while they wait for that trumpet, you know, to blow for this other person, you know, that is like a past energy soulmate. So there could be a little element of that. Because the best I have for, you know, I mean, because with the Patience card, I clarified that with 3 of Cups, which is stream of love. So, but the thing is that I see here is you have these cups, Capricorn. And the only cup they have is looking back on someone else from the past. Okay? So it's like, I do feel like they admire you, you know, like, so, I mean, like, if you guys are dating and stuff like that, I think it's, and you know, again, you know, it might be a little hard to hear, but it might be better in the long run. But I think they might just, like, be dating you because, like, you're good looking, you know, or you know, especially with, the, you know, that card here, or there's something that, like, about you that, like, boosts their ego a little bit, okay? So that's kind of, like, what I'm seeing here. But your feelings are, like, a little bit more sincere or, you know, motivated towards love. And theirs are just, like, a little bit more, like, okay, you know, they're good looking or they're interesting or, you know, that kind of thing. Because I feel like they're, like, kind of keeping you with all these, like, things in this hanged man position because they're waiting to see if this, like, other person comes back is kind of the feeling that I'm getting with this. So let's see. I'll pull you guys one advice card, Capricorn. Advice card for Capricorn, please. Capricorn advice card. Let's see. Okay, so you have nine of water, rainbow mirror, okay? And you have ace of water, open channel at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so, so your advice. Okay, so the advice might be for you, Capricorn. I mean, the nine of water is like, it's a nine of cups in the regular deck. So it could just be like, sometimes the nine of cups to me is a little bit fantasy-ish, you know, so... but there's like this ace of ace of cups. I'm so used to saying like cups or something, and then when they say the actual element, it throws me off. With the open channel, like there could be something else here. So like somebody is a fantasy, and then somebody is like real. All right, is what I'm getting here. So with yeah, definitely, because there's star card. Yeah, and then temperance and things like that. So you do have resurrection and karma a little ways down. So there may be like, you know, I mean, it's possible, you know, that there is, you know, that this comes up again, you know, but I feel like you guys are like, there's like a separation here or something with that five of coin fell on my lap earlier. And it's called the nadir. So I think there's going to be like this defining kind of moment. And it's like, it's going to become kind of clear. And it's like, you know, it could be that this person up here, you know, is chasing a fantasy and you, because, you know, that's the ace of cups, which you have, you know, but there's the struggle underneath the deck, all right, and strength and the star card and fear and temperance. So, you know, it's just, it feels to me like that, it's not like it's one-sided, and I don't know how to put that like politely, you know, but that's kind of what I'm sensing here. So you're putting in patience, but you know, you might be doing that because you're involved in a third-party situation, even if it's not a third-party situation, because the third party might be the person that they are thinking about from the past, even if it's not come into fruition. Okay, so it's like that kind of energy. So, you know, it's a little interesting read. It's up to you on the patience, you know, aspect of things. You know, that's all I'm saying. I won't say any more on that. Okay, let's see. So let's do single Capricorns. We're going to do April 10th through the 20th. Okay, for single Capricorn. Or April 10th through the 20th, 2019. April 10th through the 20th, please. Capricorns. Capricorns, single Capricorns. Single Capricorns. April 10th through the 20th. Single Capricorns, please. 2019, April. Okay. Okay, single Capricorns. Okay. All right. So we've made a nifty little cross here. I'm doing a different type of like free-form spread for the single spreads now. So I just kind of like stop whenever, and they make all kinds of fun shapes. It's kind of fun. All right, so, all right. Now you do have the Ace of Wands, the Fool card, and Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So I have a feeling like not much is going on in this time period, but like soon it will be. All right, that's kind of where I'm seeing this go, because right now it's you have the Four of Swords at the bottom of this reading. So the Four of Swords to me, it can indicate sort of not much happening, you know, taking a break, maybe taking some time off for yourself to do some like introspection and or retreat, you know, type work, things like that. The Knight of Wands is, I'm going to look at it as the recent past because it's almost like I made a little mini Celtic cross here. So it's like that you might have like met somebody recently, but it's like kind of like a little bit of like in and out energy. So it's not really, you know, thrilling you in that way. I think you sense that it's just more of kind of, you know, it's like the kind of relationship that leads you down a long road, but never has like any sort of clear destination, you know, or goal or what have you. And then you have the Nine of Coins. So, you know, Nine of Coins to me is more about being single, being comfortable with the fact that you're single, you know, whilst waiting, you know, for the right person to come along, that sort of thing. So that's kind of what I see going on right now. Now, at the bottom of the deck, like I said, you do have Ace of Wands, the Fool, and Queen of Wands. Oh, this could lead to some stability here, actually. Five of Swords, Two of Wands, but then you have the Wheel of Fortune and 10 of Coin. So, you know, there could be something coming in soon. Could be in the month of July, because the only number cards I have in front of me are the 5 and the 2, because the Fool has a 0 on it, so that adds up to 7, so it could be July that it's coming in. But this is showing me something is coming in for you guys, and it does have potential, and it could lead to, it could be like a very significant change towards something that leads towards some sort of stable relationship. So, but nothing too exciting, you know, in this round. Okay, all right, so let's look at Capricorn. What are we doing? Career. April 10th through 20th for career for Capricorn, please. Capricorn. April 10th through 20th, 2019. 2019, April. For Capricorns. Work and career. Workplace, career, that sort of thing. For Capricorn, April 2019. 2019, workplace, career for Capricorn. Okay. There we go. Okay, so we have the Nine of Cups and the Death card. Okay, so something is like changing or transforming, but this probably is good. It's probably something that you've been wanting to. You have the Chariot card, you have the Empress, you have the Temperance card. You have a lot of major arcana cards here. You have the Eight of Swords, the Five of Wands, the Five of Swords, Judgment, and the Knight of Swords. The Three of Wands, Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands, and Justice, and Ten of Coin at the bottom of the deck. All right. Okay, so this could be like a reassessment of like what you're aiming for or something like that. Could be let's see. So I think with the Nine of Cups and the Death card, I mean, it seems like there's some sort of yeah, Judgment card here too. So you have a lot of like really strong major arcana cards, but you have like a lot of like crap, you know, like around it, like Eight of Swords, Five of Swords, Five of Wands, like petty, icky cards. So with the Nine of Cups and the Death card, it could be like that your ideal is changing, your dream is changing, what you want to manifest is changing. But I'm not 100% that's like the best route. Because you have a lot of like I said, kind of icky cards. What was your bottom? You had Three of Wands, Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands, Justice, Ten of Coin. Okay. I mean, either way, you're going to get there. You're going to get to like some sort of, good stability. You have the Ten of Coin, that it's leading up to. But I'm going to go around this again, like one more time. So I want to be sure on that, because it has something to do with your wishes or your manifestations. So I'm not sure if it's a good thing or a bad thing. It's that they're changing. It's like kind of hard to tell. So, or that they need to change, perhaps, kind of thing. So let's go around one more time for Capricorn. Just one card in the center, please. One card in the center, and the rest all the way around. Rest all the way around. One card in the center. There we go. Okay. Yep. Okay, so we have the Queen of Cups. That was at the bottom of the deck earlier. We have the Queen of Pentacles at the bottom. We have the King of Cups, recent past. We have the Seven of Coin at the top. We have the Eight of Swords originally with the King of Wands. We have the Five of Wands in your position with the Eight of Coin. So there could be some confusion about some work done, in the workplace. You have the Five of Swords with the Seven of Cups in your outward environment. You have the Three of Wands, and you have the Hanged Man with the Devil card at the bottom of the deck. All right. Star card, all right. So Devil card, Knight of Cups, Seven of Swords, Star card, Two of Swords, Knight of Wands, Four of Cups, the Emperor, then Four of Coin. So it's a little scattered. What I'm seeing here is, okay, first of all, we have two cards of Scorpio right in the center of this. All right, so we have possibly Cancer, Pisces also. So there might be somebody involved. There's a lot of people in this reading. All right, I have like two kings, and I have two queens, and I have the Empress here. Okay, so, and Temperance. Okay, so we have that going on. All right. So the way I see this is there's something changing about what you were hoping for, okay? And it's transforming into something, but the something is not clear, okay? So that's the thing. So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. At the base of the read, you have the Chariot and the Queen of Pentacles. So, I do feel like you do have a victory coming here. I mean, you want a victory, you want stability, you want, all of those types of things. I think that's good, and you're trying to manifest those types of deals. I think you also have the patience, and you're putting in the effort and having the patience to achieve, whatever this is you are trying to manifest, okay? But there is like an element of something that is keeping you bound or like afraid to look at or what have you with this. So it's almost like, because the Eight of Swords to me is like feeling trapped in a situation, feeling like you can't get out, you don't know which foot to put forward or what to do, so instead of doing anything, you just don't look at it and you don't want to face it and you just don't do anything, kind of. And with that leads to like this like mess, because you have like the Five of Wands in your position, Capricorn. So it could be, I mean, you just might find yourself like being in a very highly competitive type market with something right now. That could be especially like if you're a skilled person yourself, you might find it being very competitive. I'm gonna try and find you some advice cards for this, because I feel like there is something here that needs to transform. Because your outward environment too is not great. So like the people you're dealing with or what have you, we have the Five of Swords. It's sort of aggressive behavior. It's sometimes it's like a one-upmanship, type behavior, holding a grudge type stuff. And the Seven of Cups, nothing's clear. Everything's all elusive. It's an illusion. And so the outward people that you're dealing with at work or the workplace or your clients or what have you, I mean, they're kind of all over the board too. So it's just kind of not Like nothing's flowing here at all. And your outcome card is the Knight of Swords with the Hanged Man. Okay, so couldn't be more opposite. All right, the Knight of Swords like takes action, goes in, faces the storm, you know, all that kind of stuff. The Hanged Man does like nothing, you know, and just like it's like being stuck. So, see if I can put. All right, we're gonna go around it one more time, and hopefully some advice cards come out here for Capricorn, because it just seems like there's all right. Something fell. The Ten of Wands, no, Ten of Swords fell. All right, so the Ten of Swords can sometimes it's the way of the cross. Okay, so is there any martyr-ish things going on here? Let's see. Okay, so it could be too. You might be. The Ten of Swords can be a firing for some of you. Okay, and we do have the Death card right in the center of the reading. So that's possible. If so, though, it's probably like a wish come true, quite frankly, because you were probably trapped and it was way too competitive. The people you worked with really didn't know what the hell they were doing and didn't, you know, nobody communicated well, and they're sort of like, you know, bully kind of energy. So, you know, that's fine. So for some of you, there actually may be some sort of, if it's not a firing, it could just be you quitting. All right. With the Knight of Swords, you might get like kind of pissed and just like say, I'm out of here kind of thing. That's possible. But I mean, mostly I have kings and queens in this reading. So I think this is like more like pretty mature stuff. So, I mean, that you know, happens to the best of us. That could happen. So let's see. The other thing is the Way of the Cross is the name of that card. So sometimes that can indicate to me like some sort of like martyr complex, where like you feel you got to like solve everybody's like, you know, problems, but then it's like, but then you kind of like lord it over them, like, oh my God, you know, I did this for you and I did that for you, and oh my God, you know, that kind of thing too. So you could be dealing with someone like that, like a boss or something, or, you know, it could be you maybe, but it's probably, you know, maybe dealing with someone like that. Let's go all the way around. Okay. All right, so we have the Eight of Wands, so definitely some sort of communication here going on. We have King of Swords here with the Queen of Pentacles in the Chariot. So taking the bull by the horns and all that, being strategic. In the past, we have the Strength card, King of Cups, and the Empress. At the top of the read, we have Temperance, Eight of Coin, and the Lover's card. So this is about a choice you're going to make for sure. All right, we have the Page of Cups in the near future. We have the Moon card with you in your energy. So again, it's like more confusion, it's like being very confused, all right? And just like trying to throw yourself into work, but there's like all this information that's just like kind of not there yet, and it's competitive or confusing to you. We have the Karma card in the outward position towards you, okay? In the hopes and fears, Brother Wind, that is Knight of Swords, okay? So you might fear moving forward. You might fear, because we got the Three of Wands here. Three of Wands is about, you know, kind of seeing the whole picture. We have Judgment here in that area too. So it's like fearing, like having to start over again with something, or, you know, or fearing your judgment might not be the best. That could be too. And outcome card, we have the Universe. All right, with Sister Earth at the bottom of the deck. So Page of Coin. So there's definitely some sort of choice that you are making here. There's somebody, you know, that is messaging you, I believe, and transforming the Nine of Cups. Okay. Which is like something you're trying to manifest. I think it's very confusing to you. And I think it's like a choice. It's putting you in a position of a choice of putting more effort into something, or just kind of going with the flow. All right. So it's like, I feel like you kind of, for some of you, that Ten of Swords that fell out, you know, Death card here, Universe, it's like, it may be that the choice is not to put the effort in anymore and walk away and sort of, you know, just do that. For others of you, it may be like a choice to end something in order to find something that flows better, you know, with the Temperance card. So it could go either way. There's a lot of communications here. You have a lot of communication back and forth with the page energy. I feel though, like even, you know, with that, like you feel very fearful of like, of moving forward, taking the blindfold off, you know, that sort of thing. And then, you know, we have this like, again, and Scorpio is on there and Libra, like page energy, like sort of trying to get you to take the blindfold off or something like that, you know, kind of deal. And then, you know, but there's like this confusion. There's like confusion going on. So you just throw yourself into work, you know, and it's like, cause you know, the moon card will make it clear sooner or later, you know, but it's a hell of a lot of confusion. And in the outward environment, you know, we have the card of, is that justice? I think it is yeah, it's justice. So we have the justice card, which is karma on here, right? So like, but it's like everything's like confused and you know, like I said, kind of almost bullyish kind of stuff going on. Yeah. And then, you know, your outcome, you have 3 possible scenarios here. Either, you know, you move forward, you just stay where you are with the Hangman, or you have the universe, which, you know, that's probably the option to choose. You know, you can have the world, but there's some sort of like clarity that you need to gain. So I'll pull you guys an advice card from some sort of deck here. Let me get one of those oracle-y things. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, no. Oh, no, those aren't. Oh, I know where they are. They're way over here. All right. Okay. Because that's the way a choice works. You know, either like you just remain the Hangman, you don't make a choice, or you do make a choice, you know, one direction or the other direction. So, you know, we'll see what happens here. Okay. To the Sea kind of flipped over. It's not the card I chose, but To the Sea definitely flipped around. Okay. Like sea, S-E-A. All right. Boom, boom, boom. Advice, please, for Capricorn. Okay, By the Book came out for your choice. Unfinished Symphony came out for whoever this karma is with this could be 2 different people or it could be a person. So Unfinished Symphony came out with that. That's the one with the karma card. By the Book, like B-Y, not B-U-Y, By the Book, like doing things by the book, came out with the top part of Temperance and the 7 of Coin, okay? So doing things, you know, as expected, you know, by the book, following the rules, you know, that sort of thing. And outcome advice, please, for Capricorn. Actually, advice on this part too, the center. With this transformation, is this a good thing or a bad thing? Okay. Go the distance, okay, is the card that's over that transformation card with the Death card and Queen of Cups and the whole 8 of Swords and all that kind of deal, is go the distance. So it's like, to me, I always think of, it's like, what do they say, a leopard can't change its spots or something like that? Well, the spots are like disappearing as this leopard races towards the finish line, okay? So a leopard can, okay? All right. And outcome advice. New Life is the card that is here, and Breathe is underneath the deck. So your advice card is New Life, okay? So there you go, that's it. And I think that goes along with the Universe card, okay? So it's like, for some of you, you know, it's like, you know, there's a decision to be made, but you need something new. You need something new. You need something fresh. The world is here, you know, the universe. All right. So maybe some of you, you know, if you can, you know, maybe you just need to go like travel or, you know, do something like that. That's possible. That To the Sea card came out, so that could mean something. For others of you, you know, the new life might entail you, you know, being the Knight of Swords and rushing, you know, towards something. But the Universe card is a pretty kick-ass card, so I would probably kind of keep it, because the Knight of Swords is headed towards this by the book kind of thing with the Temperance card, the Seven of Coin, and the Lovers, which is a choice. I don't feel like it's like a love situation. So it's like, this is the choice, right? Let me put that in between. And the Knight of Swords is aiming right towards it. So it could also be saying too, like the Knight of Swords rushes in, takes action, is quick. All right. So it's like saying, make it quick, make a choice. All right. Because the universe might be setting you up with something, and if you're the Hangman, you might miss it. So you might need to like rush in and do something, but you got to do things like by the book, whatever that means to you. And, you know, definitely, you know, your outcome card is new life. You have the Universe card here. So it will happen. And the Hangman's okay. I mean, sometimes I like the Hangman when they're really like trying to get a perspective about something. I just feel like that, you know, with the Knight of Swords here, it's kind of saying, okay, you know, because I feel like right here, like this person's like urging you or guiding you or something to kind of like not, you know, not get stuck. And the Hangman is stuck. So that's kind of what I see here. And it might be like, again, you know, a little confusing, a little all that kind of stuff, but there's something here that you need to finish with the unfinished symphony before you get these things. So I don't know. Sorry, it's a very cosmic reading for a Capricorn. Sorry. All right. Okay. So all my readings have been that way today. It's just like absolutely ridiculous. So, but like cool, I guess. So also you have the card of breathe at the bottom. So meditate, 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 all those good things. And just sort of, you know, you also have all the glitters. So to me, that is like all the glitters is not gold. And you have milk and honey at the bottom too. So that's a double warning. So all of the glitters is not gold, and milk and honey to me are kind of like the same kind of thing. It's like this, you know, it might not be, something might not be cracked up what it's, you know, to be. All right. It's like you might be dealing with someone very shallow, very, they're wearing masks, that they like fancy things, you know. There's a rat in the milk and honey. All right. So, and then you have the card of blessed. Okay. So very nice. And clean it up. All right. So anyway, all right. So I'll leave that there for you guys. And what else? If you guys like my videos at all, which probably not if you're a Capricorn, you're probably like, oh my God, would you just get to the damn point? Then, you know, you can help my channel by subscribing or leaving a comment. That's always helpful. And I love Capricorns. So I will say that. I love you guys. I don't know if you love me. Yeah, I've got Capricorn moon, so it's like I'm like, you know, I'm not really in touch with Capricorn energy that much, you know, but it's you know, it's moon phases, right? So when it is that time, I am. That's when you should tune into me. All right, when it's Capricorn moons, then you'll probably like me. All right, thanks guys, and have a good mid-month, and I'll see you for the end of the month readings. All right, take care. Bye.